This is the second part of the most diabolical Chimps challenge in existence, with the goal is to get as far as possible in Rogue Legends with every single negative curse enabled. Now a quick overview for stage 1 is we barely grazed by it, beating phase at the last possible second. And that now leaves us over on map 2 here, where our party remains the same, because we can only hold 3 at a time, sadly. And here are our 4 artifacts that we currently have. One that spawns arcane bolts backward, one that makes spikes have more pierce, one that increases spike damage, and an all camo essence. Stage 2's final boss is Bloon Areas, if we even get there, that is, because if we barely got through one stage, I feel like a second is a stretch, but we'll see how far we can push it. In terms of the path I'm going to take, it's going to be this way through, where we're going to take a slightly longer path, but the shorter part of the long path, if that makes any sense. Because going this way gets you pretty much absolutely nothing. And I don't think I'd be prepared to take on a stage 2 boss with what I currently have. So I'm going to take a risk, and hopefully we survive all 9 Bloon encounters that are on this path that I plan to take. But if not, that's alright, because at least we tried, right? Anyway, let's see what we can swap up, possibly. We could pick a triple gun sub, an 002 bomb, or an 002 glue. Thing is, water isn't always guaranteed in every map, so these two are definitely worse than what I currently have. Now, do I want to mentor any of these guys here? I'd love to upgrade my boomerang, because right now it's very expensive, but that means I would have to lock my path, but I feel like boomerangs are really versatile. Like, I think there's going to be a lot of rounds where I might need a Morglaives over just spamming Kylie's, for example. And if I want to upgrade my Spike Factory, I think I'd rather do the following. Enhance an artifact from the Swelling Spikes here. It makes my spikes have a little bit more pierce, but also upgrades the 101 to 201. Which in turn, I think if I get the next campfire, is there another campfire? Oh no. There are no campfires on this route I take, unless I take a really, really long route. Only if I take the short route can I upgrade that to a 301. So because I can't rely on the 301 Spike Factory, I think I need to go for a general damage bonus. Just like Magic Rare, now it gives me a 10% extra chance of spawning Arcane Bolts for non-Magic Monkeys, which is probably the best thing I can do for this campfire. Because who knows, maybe I'll end up getting a monkey from a loot chest that is better than Spike, and so that would invalidate or negate my previous upgrade of that Spike, you know what I mean? So I don't want to let my only campfire go to waste here. First encounter should be easy enough considering we have full camo. We can just freely go for a Glaive Ricochet without a cure for the world. And no mobs for this early on. Oh crap, F-Led's in the house. It takes 2 Ricochet shots to be able to hit it. So that's the only thing we really gotta worry about. I feel like stage 2 is when we start getting advanced maps though, so there could be a time where we just get an incredibly hard map, and because we can't skip any tiles because we're at 1 life, then it's basically GG. Because right now I know I definitely don't have the personnel to be able to deal with, you know, all that coming at once. I think we can do the same thing this tile. Ricochet is really good in balance, so yeah, GG. And we get a loot chest before we have to handle a BFB tile, which is nice. We only have one choice though. What's gonna be? Damn, Ceramic Chunker. Well, I do have 2 or 3 monkeys as primary. The only issue is that cerams are not really a huge threat. Better than nothing though, right? Anyway, BFB tiles increase the starting ammo by 5, so yeah, I don't know. I think this might be the end of the line here, because I'm gonna have to work with just 3 towers only for the first 6 rounds. I don't want to say it too soon, but I feel like we're cooked here. Now, for the Fortified Leads, I think I need an O... Okay. I'm thinking for the Boomerang Crosspath, it has to be an O42, so that I have enough mob damage for the F mob on round 19. Yes, I am looking that far ahead. If I don't have that by then, I think it's a GG. But hopefully just a 022 can at least beat the F-Leads here, because like I can't afford to buy like this if I can't get all leads. Please let me survive at the very least. This isn't even, yeah. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, what if I don't get Spike just yet because I don't need it, and just jump straight to an 032 Boomerang, like this? Yeah, looking at this, we need to start with the 032 off the bat. to just barely hang on. And try to get this in the middle of the round. Come on. Come on. Oh, that actually came in clutch for the spikes on the backside. Amazing. Oh, are we not gonna have it? Oh, wow. The very last balloon. Never tell me the odds. Now, I think the odds are we'll lose here, though. Oh, and the mob comes on the top side? Oh, F me. F me. We got a lucky crit, but that ain't doing it. Out of curiosity, let's see if we can keep on trying. Again, max curse is so hard that last stage I allowed myself to end up using save states. Otherwise, like, it would just be game over and that's the end of that. We never talk about it again. So let me just see out of curiosity if we can somehow do it again. And we almost can. Maybe strong all the way? Come on. Yep, strong all the way does it. Alright, guys, we beat one extra round. There's no way we beat 16, though, right? 16 has 3 mobs, mind you. And I don't have anything for it. Can only buy smart spikes, otherwise, I don't know. Get lucky for crits again, but no. The layering is so bad that if it's pink balloons that come out, it's GG. Let's try close starting, maybe? Pinks every time, yeah, it's over. Any way to manipulate it so it's not pink balloons, or no? No. You can't be for real, man. Oh, wait, what? Reds? Okay. I just did last starting. I guess I have to trial and error my way into getting this to work. What a nightmare. Okay, good news. This comes on the top side, so I can have spikes tank it. Alright. That's way too much to tank. I mean, I didn't get, like, smart spikes yet, so I guess I'll buy that and put it as far back as I can. But yeah, I have no idea how to manipulate it again. I'll do strong in first. Oh. That's good. Holy crap. Okay, 2 of 3 done. 3 of 3, I'd assume, comes on the bottom side again. Frick. Frick. It is isolated, so come on. Oh, it's doable. First, strong. We did it. 3 more rounds of hell to go through. Only to probably end up dying to round 19, because I'm not gonna have another tower by 19. I gotta start after round 20. Y'all, it's never been more over. I swear to God. Why am I even trying to milk every single round out of this? I just know it's doomed, y'all. I know it's doomed. These lead balloons probably doom me, too. Yeah. What are we doing here? For those wondering, why not try a restart and try mole press? I'm not going to be able to afford it. I'm trying last starting because that technically gets more leads on the way around. Back on first? Yeah, nah. Alright, safe to say, going this left path kills us around 17, but what if I jump to a even further back time machine to see what going the right path would get me? Post time machine, let's go right path. And let's see what the one artifact we would have gotten this lane was. Open up. Unspoken heroes. I mean, that is a buff to the Spike Factory. A free one. Sure. And then the next 2 campfires, maybe I can get lucky enough and get spiked bubbles in time. I'm gonna need 2 campfires to heal up that much. Alright, cover garden should be easy enough. 1 lane map, and we have Spike Factory on the backside. Should be free. If we can survive the 3rd encounter on this lane, then I guess I would consider that a new PB. There's 1 of 3. There's no BFB top, but there's a fortified lead, which is probably self-explanatory. It's gonna have a lot of leads coming up. What's this one also? It's a tile that gives us more balloons with immunity and a different round set. I don't know if I remember what this round set is. All I know is that with another 1 lane map, it's easy choice. And I don't know if I dare go for this spot. I'm gonna have to play safe with a backside sharpshooter, I think. Over here, and then boomerang can be here. Damn, a ceramic around 8. It's nasty. 024 on last looks really good to me. Gets a decent straightaway. Maximizes Pierce. Hopefully I can lay off on deciding what to crosspath this with, because again, if there's a Moab, I probably should go middle path instead. But otherwise, if it's all balloons like this, then I feel like I should just go gun for top path. Well, I mean, there's always a time machine. Let's just get 3-2 to make things easier. Plus, who's to say that this can't defend a Moab, especially if we buy smart spikes on it. Oh god, there's a Moab, okay. So, let's see if we have enough in the tank. We have a decent spike ball build up, but I'm scared, boss. Can that tank? Nice, it tanks. Bad news, another mob has entered the chat, and it's the start of the round, so I don't have as much build up. Thankfully, it's turning them to yellows and blues, which is not bad for me. More glaives now, should I just buy it? Or can we hang on a little bit longer here? No, I think I need to get more glaives. Alright, 10 billion retries later, I couldn't do it. So I just went back to before Ricochet, and we're gonna try Kylie. First name Kylie, last name Boomerang. Because it's either that or the Bio Boomer, but I'm pretty sure this has more Pierce and feels a wee bit stronger than what a Bio Boomer would do, so don't die to that, please. Good. Packs way more of a punch than the, whatchamacallit, Ricochet, that's for sure. Come on. Yep, that Mo popped so early, and that's going to easily tank that. This is it. If we beat this round, we can get a second Sharpshooter, and it's GG. Good to know. Kylie is the way to go. Oh, wow. Good timing, too. There's an F mob coming. Maybe I should invest in a Spike Factory, then. I don't know if 2's enough here. Come on. Crit. Oh, that's a whole F ceramic. Wow. Spikes can tank a lot more than I thought. We survived. And now with this campfire, well, before I commit to the Spike Factory, just take a look and see what's in the recruit section, if anything's good. Nope, all ass cheeks. So here we go, for a bigger Spike Factory and a 301 incoming very soon. Dropper 101, this now makes it $200 more we gotta spend for a base Spike Factory. What's this map? More lead balloons and DDTs, but thankfully, I think it's early enough that we're not gonna reach that point. But this is for the new PB. My biggest concern is that the Spike Factory is pretty much worthless on this map, because the entrance and the exit is the same, so there's no time to build spikes. I feel like my best spot would probably be just next to the Boomerang. I have no idea, honestly, but I'm gonna do Kylie again because I liked how it did last time. It's probably strong enough to be able to handle the extra lead to come in this, because if I go Ricochet, I don't know, I don't trust it. The bad news with starting that is that I can only do one Spike Factory. I almost leaked to that green there, I saw. Okay, Kylie's gotta be in strong for all the F-leds coming in here. Spike Factory can drop on round 12, thankfully. Well, I guess I'll see how long I can go away without it. If I do that, then I have more to spend on maybe around 15, 16. We're doing it, chat. Not until this round came in. One green balloon. Can we get lucky? Lucky? Alright, did it this time. And we did it again, right? Wow, just barely. Nice clutch. One more round to go. Alright, here's something I didn't try yet. Boomerang on last, because I think both spots, right side and left side, have good straightaways for my Kylie. See where I'm trying to get at here. One green got through, but that's better than 2 greens last attempt. Nobody has tried to keep a max curse run alive more than I have, I swear to God, so far. This is an insane level of commitment for a challenge like this. One green again. Nope, I leak a green every single time. Fine, fine, fine. One spike over in the corner here. Think that's going to make for an easy victory, considering the leads were the issue. Yep, okay. So we're holding on to our money. I just want to see first where the first mob comes out from. Left or right side? Okay, left side. See if an extra 023 does it. Or are we cooked? A little bit cooked. What if I did opposite sides? Oppo taco. Snipe. One Ceram left. Reds. Epic. 3 MOABs this round. Good luck. 1 of 3. Oh, we can't be 1 of 3? Get out of here. Don't know what the hell that accent was, but surely we have enough in the tank. Strong into first? Nope. Okay, let's go back to 15 and not do the second boomerang. Maybe we don't need it. And then I can afford a smart spikes. That's the goal. A smart spikes to start round 16. So that it pops this one earlier, see? And then I buy a boomerang in the middle of the round, like that. And now that's enough to defend. Yes. Come on, nice, popped early. Preserve spikes, good. I think this is it for a new PB. Let's frickin' go. Again, I don't care at this point if I use save states, because that's the only way to keep making this run go further. Because once again, it's either that or no content on this at all. And all of you, I'm having a lot of fun barely grazing through all this. So, here we go. Let's get it. Actually, first off, let's just check recruits. Oh no, oh yeah, we got some juicy options. Oh, Alchemist is great, but I don't think we can use our 1 or 3 towers on a support. Dartling Gunner is also great. Question is are these any better than simply, you know, going towards my strength? Because all my artifacts are in support right now. Well, I could always go back to my time machine if, say, I think I needed to get another tower to survive. So, we'll first try Spike Factory. This one's gonna, I don't know, that might be over. Double HP mob is on a rake of all maps. Shit, where's even a good spot for the spike? Would it be, I needed to get both lanes, so he's probably as far back as it gets. Smart targeting, obviously. Oh great, I can't even afford a sharpshooter if I do this. Let me just see if it beats round 1. I don't think it's reliable enough, okay. Can we afford this and at least a 3-0-1? And just hope the spray and pray is good enough for the time being. I think it should be, yeah. We just need some DPS along with Spike Factory and we're good. Okay, so I still technically cannot go for Smart Spikes just yet because I need lead popping for the early leads coming in right now. And probably some attack speed on my Sharpshooter. I'm gonna guess 3-0-1 does a good job of just laying spikes everywhere right now. But Smart would give me a little bit more time to damage before it reaches spike, if you know what I mean. There we go. Smart Spike's basically evenly distributed, right? Or is it 50-50? I think it's about 50-50. Okay, some bad news is I gotta beat a double HP mob on around 15 without the refresh of the shop just yet. Don't know how that's gonna work, but I think I gotta probably, like, use this as DPS. Like, put it in the front side, depending on where the mob comes out next round. That's my only way through. And also, I need to upgrade my boomer. Need extra attack speed, or we just don't have enough lead popping. Let's see, where does the mob come out from? Ugh, the shorter lane. I hate this. Let's see if we can even pop it. We do, okay, okay. Let's see, far targeting? Oh, you asshole. I think it's gotta be close. Close will get it on that lane. 1, 2, 3, there we go. That does it. Best I can do, oh, I can buy this too. Buy a boomer if I need to. Let's just see if I can survive this first. Nope. Maybe I remove this rock too. Bro. One more chance, Kylie. One more chance. Close. One shot smart. Rest on close. Maybe I need to get one spike on the smart side the other way. So check this out. Go down, please. Nope. If it goes up, unlucky. I think we just have to pray for the 50-50. I don't know. What the hell am I doing with my life? Okay, close here. Let's try smart now. Will it ever go down, or does it always go up every single time? Okay, new absolutely diabolical plan. I found a spike spot where on far, it will get to the far left as possible, and I still somehow beat round 9 to 14 or 10 to 14. I think I know what to do. Let's do a couple on close then. Okay, pop it in this midsection here. Back on smart now. And come on. Wow, we got the furthest we've ever gotten. Come on, asshole, just pop. Just pop. Also, looking at this, I don't think any of those 3 monkeys into recruiting would have saved us, it seems. At least on this map, let's think about it. Hydra Rocket, no shot, too expensive. And we died around 16. Alk buff, I'm not sure what I could possibly get rid of. Boomerang for it? Final try. If it doesn't work, I'm done. And I mean it. I mean it. Yep. That was a bit of a lie. I actually gave up right there and then that day, but I came back a couple days later to try out what if hypothetically Hydra Rocket could work, and much to my surprise, it actually did work. I suppose ever since the buff that made it do double damage, it's actually pretty good at holding its own, so much so that I was able to get to round 15 with just an 0-3-0, and I'm able to drop the Spike Factory and the crossbow down. And just like that, beat round 15 and a new PV. But how about round 16, the round that I said we would have died on, regardless? Well, turns out I'm able to buy a Smart Spikes for this round, which is just enough mob damage to beat the Moab insides before the exit. Isn't that crazy? And this Spike Factory spawn actually ended up being pretty goated because on far, it would shoot the spikes right over here, which would then clip mobs on the other lane. And that's how we're able to break down all 3 mobs in round 16, somehow. Thankfully, round 17 and 18 were easy enough, and just like that, somehow we still stay alive. What the hell? You can't keep getting away with this. Now we have a shop too, so instead of being locked to just one reward, we have 8 to choose from, and I think I found something decent. But we have to pay a really big price. Slowest Harder gives us 15% overall damage, and I'm actually going to swap out my Essence of Phase. Because right now, all 3 of my towers are camo, so that Essence actually does nothing for me. I couldn't afford to buy 2 artifacts from the shop, so I had to kind of lose 8 tokens there. If I need to go back into my time machine to save those tokens in case there's something better at the next merchant, then I'll do so. And luckily, we got the easy Polyphemus map. And suddenly, things are looking a lot more promising, eh? Jesus, don't sleep on my boy Hydra Rocket. It is carrying us through this game here. I'd be shocked if we could actually make it to stage 3, but if we get a lucky map, we can definitely do it. I saw a couple of your guys' comments on the first stage of this run here, which makes it seem like the highest anyone's gotten in Max Cruiser so far is indeed stage 3, so if we can tie in this run, I think that would be pretty impressive considering I haven't even done many Max Cruise runs. Just the ones you've seen are the ones I've done. Okay, and I think we're making it to the final boss with this map. Okay, so Encrypted is just a little bit harder than Polyphemus, mostly because we can't attack for the first half, so just some careful Dartling Micro here to get us through the penultimate round. Okay, really tough round here. Don't die, don't die. Clutch it. Bunch of yellows. I think the spike can tank that. Good. And there it is. We're going to see the final boss here. Amazing. So again, depending on what is in the shop here, we may go back in time. But I'm looking at everything and nope. It seems like the Slowest Harder is probably the best thing we could have gotten last time. None of these are good. 8 artifacts, but none that can help us out. Sad. Now, technically, I might still have some use for some of the artifacts, because I think there's one that gave a Beast Handler. So, say if I need that to be Bloon Ares, but let's see. Am I the luckiest person alive or what? The easiest map we could have gotten, because again, we don't have any beginner maps that are allowed, so Cracked is the easiest intermediate. And here's this. The Hydra Rocket's amazing against Bloon Ares because it can deal with the Ceramic insides very, very, very well, I think. And I have so much money that I could even go for a Rocket Storm. Because we have to wait 6 rounds anyways, I think I will try and see how this works out for me. Try to buy 2 4-0 in the middle of the round, and let's go. Only 50,000 HP for this guy. I think it's doable. Not sure when I want to use my Rocket Storm ability, though. I guess since there's time until we hit the first skull, I can use it for a little bit of burst damage. Alright, so get ready for a skull. How many ceramic spawn? Oh, it's actually really spaced. I mean, still gonna use the ability anyway. Just to make it a little bit easier for us, but looking good. Good placement, too, for the tower, for the Dartling, because I can just leave it in this spot, and I'll still get balloons on the way through. Like this FMO, for example. We don't even need to save Rocket Storm for the Ceram Wave, because it's very, very, very spaced, as you see. So, no Rocket Storm, no problem. We good. Drop Hydra Rocket number 2 down, because we are able to survive another 6 rounds of this. Not that I buy lottery tickets, but I'm never going to buy one ever again, because I definitely used up all my luck for this Rogue Legends run here. I think the way the line of sight is lined up is so that the Dartling is going to get blocked by this thing over here. So let's remove it in advance. And because of this thing called Devil Magic, this is going to be the easiest stage 2 max curses run you'll ever see. I'm fully prepared for the game to hit us with the Dark Dungeons on the first encounter in the next stage. Final skull. And final 5k HP. Let's bring it home, GG. And it turns out we are able to survive even despite the short path that we took. Wouldn't have done it without the Hydra Rocket. Oh, and also, we're gonna get a huge buff. The Essence of Bloon Ares is going to give us extra damage on tier 3s and below. It's good for Hydra Rocket, not good for Sharpshooter, because now the Essence is going to nerf a little bit. But I think it's worth the trade-off. 50% extra damage and pierce on my Hydra will make it go even harder. And you see the time it took this stage is a very long time because that's how long I gave up on the run for, before realizing maybe I should give Hydra an actual shot. No way we can make it a 4th stage though, right? Income Blastopopolis? Well, for that, your ass is gonna have to stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check out stage 1 of this run if you haven't yet, over here. Because unlike this stage, that boss was incredibly challenging. And also exciting. Subscribe for more.